Hello and welcome to Operation Crypto. Today we're going to take a look at Digibyte. When should you invest? Right, so let's begin, and here we have Digibyte on CoinMarketCap, and we'll just run over some of the key statistics before we have a look at some chart analysis and see what potential entry points we can get going forward. So Digibyte, which is ticker DGB, is currently ranked 35 out of all cryptocurrencies with a coin price of $0.025. Today's trading, we are up 8.69% on the day's trading, and with a market cap of $340 million. We have a maximum supply of DGB, which is 21 billion, and currently in circulation we have 13.3 billion in circulation. Scrolling down to the market pairs, see where the volume's happening at a minute. So as you can see, Binance is a fairly new listing for DGB, and it is getting quite a fair bit of a volume. So against BTC is getting 17% of the volume, Tether is getting 6%, and on OKX, Bittrex, you've got some massive exchanges here, and they are getting a fair bit of volume. Digifinex, Qcoin. I remember when I first bought Digibyte a fair few years ago. I'm sure it was on Qcoin, and I held it in my mobile wallet for years and never touched it until recently. But yeah, so that's the stats, and then what I'm just interested in is looking at the all-time high, and it just gives us a little aiming marker for the future. As we can see, the all-time high was of January 2017, and it was 14 cents or just over. So as you can see, we are, what are we now again? So we are 2 cents, so we're a long way off that yet. But that does give you an idea. In January the 7th, 2018, that will have been towards the end of that major alt season that we had. It started about December 2017, and then I think every coin within the top 100, if not more, absolutely flew and did some phenomenal rises. So as you can see on the chart, but we will look at TradingView now and have a breakdown of what's gone in the past and what we could potentially expect in the future. Right, so let's have a look at some technical analysis, and we will start off on the Digibyte Tether chart. This is on the monthly time frame on HitBTC. I'm only using this chart because it does go back the furthest for the US dollar Tether chart, and then we've got a bit more data. So what I'm going to first start off with doing is just marking a couple of key levels on this chart, some support and resistance levels. So we will start off. Don't want to go back too far, but I just want to mark up that level there as a monthly support, and that's the highest point we've been over the last couple of years, really. And then we just want to zoom in and have a look at what's been going on recently. So we want to, obviously we've got a level there. I just want to get a couple in and then one at potentially at the bottom, and then we will have a look into the weekly chart. I just want to have a look at some key areas of resistance. You could say there's a level there, really. Possibly not. Yeah, we'll zoom in a bit. So that is obviously standing out as a weekly support level. We'll mark it on. We'll change that to the weekly. See if we can see any more. No, I think that will do. And then just jump into the daily. And this is where we're going to get most of the data. I'll just turn my Hitman off. I'll show you that in a few minutes' time. Just see if we can see any key levels on the daily before we move in. You could say there's a level there, so we'll change it. If you look at that wick, it's gone all the way through and it's touched it there. Acted as resistance again. And then it bounced back up and acted as support. Then we'll just change that to the daily. Oh, wrong one. And just have a look, see if we can see any more. You could say there's one there too. That's acted as resistance support. Sorry. So yeah, we've got some key levels there. That gives a little bit of data to work off. So if you look here, this date will be the 13th of March. Yes, correct. So on the 13th of March, Bitcoin did that mega 57% dump over a period of a couple of days. And ever since then, we've been on quite a good rise. If we work out that as a price rise, since then, it's been done really well actually recently. If we take up to the highest point, which is that monthly level, we've had 1,000% price raise, and that's phenomenal. I did a video a few months back, and I think I started off somewhere down here or somewhere down that way, and we had an even bigger run. So it's been a great hold. I actually I was holding way before this. I think I've been holding for about 2 years, and when I actually saw it go up, I wasn't watching it, but then I just saw my portfolio growing, and I think I sold around here, and I've not bought back in yet. I'm just a little bit wary of what's been going in the market with regards to the world economies. S&P 500, Dow Jones been hitting extreme highs. The Nasdaq's been hitting all-time highs due to tech stocks absolutely booming, and I do think that bubble's going to bust soon, and everything will follow it. And let's draw Fibonacci on here, and let's have a look at some key levels where I think potentially we could look at buying in on Digibyte. We'll take it up to that top body. So the highest body we had was today. We've actually done really well today, so we flew up. Can't get right. That'll do. So really you want to start having a look at some key levels where you think you could get back in it. I mean, I'm not going to target this area because I just don't think that'll happen again, but anywhere around these levels usually I think we could get back in. What you should do as well is if you're trading and you want to grow your bags, then trade off these support and resistance levels. Really, I think once we break through this daily level, we're going to shoot back down towards these regions, around a 38% retracement. But then in my opinion, I think we can hit this level down here and potentially down here. So I just want to show you my buy zone for Digibyte is around these levels. I mean, you could factor that in and potentially get some. I mean, if you get a buy order in down there, I'll just mark it as my buy zone. Oh, can't spell today. So that's my buy zone there for Digibyte. This is nothing against the coin. I think the coin is one of the best out there, and the community is one of the best out there. They're active. They're very gung-ho about the project, which is great to see, and I personally like the project. So this is nothing against the project. I just think that we have potential to get in there. If you look at over the last, we're in a bit of a consolidation band now. That's been since, you could say, beginning of April. We've been in this consolidation band, and not much has really dropped out of it, and you would expect us to either break up or break down, and in my opinion, I do think we're going to break down. So that is my buy zone there on the US dollar chart. With regards to price prediction, we had, 14 cents. So I mean, that was back in my day when crypto wasn't as big as it is now, and in my opinion I think we can go higher. I do think we can hit a good 20 cent on this coin, and that could just be for starters. So yeah, 20 cent over the next possibly, what you could say, 18 months to 2 years. I think we can do that, but we just need to be aware of what can happen in the short term. I will just show you what it looks like on the BTC chart, DGB BTC, and we can have a look at some potential entry points there. Here's Bittrex. I must use this chart before. So yeah, let's just again draw the Fibonacci on, and we will take on levels from the beginning of March, and we'll take it up to that border here now, and then let's just draw that buy zone in for where I think it's going to go. So really, you're targeting anywhere between 50 and 140 sats would be, in my opinion, a great investment for the future. If you can get some orders in down there, if your orders do not hit, then it's no harm lost, just buy a little bit higher. But them orders, and you're not going to do any harm by having some orders in down there and potentially scooping up some wicks, because remember, crypto is very wicky, and like, look at this here, it was at 262 sats and it wicked right up to 294 sats, so that's a massive move there, and it eventually come back down. It must have been discovering some resistance there. But yeah, even if we consolidate around here, it's definitely going to wick into this region. So I have some orders down here. I've got some orders in between 70 and about 120 sats. So yeah, that is where I think we can go for potential entry zone. So that will wrap it up for today's video. That's just a brief technical analysis about Digibyte. The project is a solid project, so if you can get a good investment price in around here, then I think you'll be laughing in the future. Just get some orders in here, scoop them up, and then wait it out and just wait for this mega alt season that we are yet to have. We're having a bit of a mini alt season now. This has been a great run, but when it's a proper alt season, things absolutely mooning. You're talking plus 1,000%. So when that happens, so yeah, that will wrap it up for today's video. Please make sure you do like the video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch you next time.